So good evening, YouTube. Big up everybody waiting already. 160 people sat back waiting for me, so I do apologise. I am a little bit late as usual, but you guys know me by now. I'm always 5 minute late. That's what she said. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That's getting clipped. Anyway, listen, 5 minute lead back in the building, and we've got a bit of news to go through. I'm going to speak about a couple of players. Before I do that, a little bit of self-promotion. So why not sit back and enjoy for the next minute and a half? I really would like you guys to download this app for me. I don't feel like I've been promoting it enough. Terry is still beating us on it. So let's get it on, baby. So this app, if I press play on it, it is basically like a chat group. It's like a WhatsApp group. Look, you can do predictions, who will win the game tonight, how many goals will be scored for each team, which team will score first, when will the first goal be scored. You can share it on your socials. You can go into the chat for the game. As you can see, I've been in there today. The blue highlighted ones are me. And the pixels, the emotes that are there, that's virtual cash. Thank you very much to my guy. Donated me 25 pixels. Thank you very much, my friend. And this is an interactive chat group you can sit in all day. We can speak about a multitude of different things. You can link stories. I can link stories. Doesn't just have to be Arsenal related. It can be any team. Barcelona game last night. You can check the stats. You get a live update. You get all the facts and figures as it happens. You get the starting 11s as they come out. There you go. You can see on the screen. It's basically like... it's like a social media platform, but it's locked off to people who have got the link for that. I ran a quiz on it yesterday. Some of you guys have had an absolute mare on that quiz, by the way. And it's really, really cool. I can put anything in there. I can run polls, chats, news, absolutely anything. And the best bit is it's free. There's leaderboards, so you can check every single week and every month how you're getting on. Big up Elijah, sat top of the table, baby. So big up to you, girl. And there we go. That's enough self-promoting for one day. Download it. It's called Flick. The link is in the description. Make sure you get on it. Nearly 300 people on there. When we get to that, there's 285 on there at the minute. When we get to that, I'll add 5 mods on there. I'll get the powers that be to add 5 moderators. If you are a level 2 or a level 3 member of this channel as well, make sure you come and check out in about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm doing a live members stream. So enough of that. Let's start off talking about this guy. Hossein Aouar. Aouar. Please sign him just so I can do that every day. Aouar. They've rejected a bid apparently from Arsenal, Lyon, for Matteo Guendouzi and cash. Now, this guy is only valued, according to the reports that I read, at £44 million. He is only 22 years old. But what a player. And we're going to see him in action tonight on the watch-along, the Man City Lyon game tonight. He is absolutely brilliant, this kid. And everything that Arsenal could do with in midfield. I feel like we have to go all out for this guy. Matteo Guendouzi seems to be the pawn in the deal. Let's give you Guendouzi. That seems to be the one. Guendouzi here, Guendouzi there, Guendouzi everywhere, apart from on the pitch at Arsenal. But it does appear that we are madly trying to get rid of Guendouzi because we are offering him to everyone, if you believe what's going around in the media. Hossein Aouar isn't coming to us, unfortunately. I think that he will probably end up at Manchester City. I think that they will go out and break the bank for him. But that is the story that I read today, so I thought I'd share that with you. Let's move on to this guy, Gabriel Magalhaes. The Lille president. They love to speak, don't they, these Lille presidents? And they always tend to come out and speak every single summer when their players get linked. But obviously Arsenal, Man United, Napoli and Everton have all been linked to this guy. The only clubs that have actually spoken directly to him or his agents and club are Arsenal and Manchester United. Now, if you cast your mind back to last week, earlier this week, sorry, he was left out of the squad that played. His number, which is number 4, was given to somebody else, which has fueled speculation that he's leaving. The Lille president has come out with direct quotes in BBC Sport. That's where I'm quoting this from. Gerard Lopez told BBC Sport, we explained to him and his environment, his agent, what we are looking for. And once we get those offers, it's his choice. We are now there. So we've told him eventually you have to make a decision, but we're not pressing you. I think he will make it this week or next week at the latest. He is leaving. We've given the okay for that. There's a lot of competition. He's a young player and he's got to make sure he gets the right decision for him. We help him out a little bit. So we tell him we think it might be the right manager for you or the right club for you. And basically said that he's got our blessing to leave. Now, listen, I'm not going to try and read too much between the lines there, but this might be the right manager for you. Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right manager for him? Or is it Mikel Arteta the right manager for him? I don't know. I don't really know. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is obviously a longer way down the chain. The process, that word, process. I might block that word from this channel, in fact. Process. But he is in Champions League, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Man United. They are in the Champions League. Obviously, we're not. We're in the Europa League. It is a relatively cheap signing, but it's an absolute bargain. And this kid is absolutely fantastic. What a defender. I'm kind of shocked that we've been linked with centre-backs when we've got so many on the books, and we don't appear to be getting rid of any of them anytime soon. But is he coming to Arsenal? That is the question. And listen, he's 100% leaving. The president's just come out and said he's leaving. So he's definitely going. Now it's a case of, is he going to Arsenal? Is he going to Man United? No disrespect to Everton. If he goes there, he's got no ambition in life. Firstly, he would want to live in Liverpool. And secondly, they're not even the biggest team in Liverpool. Why would he go there? And now I've pissed off all the Scousers. Now, Liverpool's actually a banging night out. I just wouldn't live there. But why would he go to Napoli? Let's be real here. Why would he go there? They're not that great, are they, Napoli? I know they obviously won the Coppa Italia this year, like we've won the FA Cup. So we're not that great either, are we? But they never tend to do anything in Europe in terms of getting right to the death. I know we cocked up this year by getting knocked out to Olympiacos, but if you look at the 2 seasons prior to that, we took Napoli apart home and away and got to the final after taking Valencia apart after that. The season before that, we got to the semi-final, and barring Koscielny's absolutely monumental cock-up, we probably would have got to the final under Wenger. We battered Atletico Madrid at home, and Koscielny happened. So we can compete right to the death of Europa League. This season, it was slightly different. We should and could have been through. And if Aubameyang hadn't missed the chance right at the death, we probably would be through. If we could actually defend, we would have been through anyway. Although, I'll be real here, we didn't deserve to beat Olympiacos. They battered us over 2 legs. So I just look at it and I think that if you've got a choice of Napoli, yes, Naples is a beautiful place to live. It's not London though, is it, mate? And I know I'm being a little bit biased here, but London's the best city in the world. And why wouldn't you want to come and live in London? You know, not only that, he is Brazilian. We're going for the Brazilian core. We've done the British core, which failed. We've done the French core before that, which was legendary. So now we've gone to the British one, that failed. We're now going to try the Brazilian core. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's hope it ain't the 7-1 from the World Cup Brazilian core, because otherwise we're in big, big trouble. Obviously, we've got Edu. We've just got rid of Raul Simieli. If you haven't seen the stream I did on that, that is the last video on the channel. And I think that if I was Gabriel, looking at the bigger picture, yes, Man United is the biggest club out of the 4 that are in for him. Yes, they've got the best tournament in Europe out of the 2 tournaments doing the Champions League. Have they got a solid structure there or a plan in place? No. Have we? No, I don't think we have. I think we like the idea of having a plan. We just haven't got one. We don't know whether we're coming or going at this football club, in my opinion. We've got way too many players that are comfortable at this football club. And I think that Mikel Arteta is trying to change that. I do see that the way he speaks, I've said this a million times before, the way he speaks in press conferences is like me speaking about the club. I want to win titles. The FA Cup shouldn't be the be-all and end-all. It should be winning the league and the FA Cup. Yeah, it should be competing for the FA Cup. I want to get the club back to where it belongs. He says all of the right things, and I rate him for that because he genuinely does get it, the same as me. Now let's see if he can get Gabriel on the books, because if he does, put him next to William Saliba, put Tierney the other side of them, get rid of Zoolander, go and get a proper right back. All of a sudden, we have got a decent back four for the next 6 years, and that will take us forward. In midfield, again, we see last night Coutinho come onto the pitch. Eat your words on Coutinho, Lee. Eat your words. You do know they were 5-2 up when he came on, right? The game was done. They were going through the motions. Coutinho comes on and went bang, bang, bang. Yeah, fair play. He was class when he came on. But it was a bit of him being class and then being absolutely dog shit in defence. It was like watching Arsenal, wasn't it, at times? So can we get him in? We've obviously got Willian in. I don't think we're going to get Coutinho now. I think now the Willian deal's done, I'm not so sure we're going to get Coutinho. I think we should concentrate on getting that defender in, and that has to be Gabriel. You know, he's definitely leaving. They've come out and said he's leaving. Now it's where he goes. Are you going to United? Are you going to Arsenal? The other two, in my opinion, ain't even in the running. I personally think we've got him. Yeah, real talk. I've not heard anything. You know that if I do get the heads up, like the Tierney and the Pepe deals, then I do pass that on. I haven't heard a single word from my little source, and it ain't HP either. But there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Big up my boy. Can't wait for the Colombian call. Hey, bro, let's get James Rodriguez and then we can start that one straight away. Happy weekend, guys. And come join in tonight for the watch along. If you, my guy, come join in tonight, Neftali. And about an hour and 10 minutes from now, I'll be doing a members stream, bruv. Level 2, level 3, come join in, man. But let's read some more of these. We don't have a plan. We have a process. I love you lot, man. You lot are crazy. I would have liked the Brazilian call 10 years ago, but now they only have nasty defeat to Germany to their recent history. Arsenal always seem to be 5-10 years behind the rest of the world. That's Arsenal in a nutshell, Eric. Hope you and the wife are well, mate. Hope you're good. Come jump on the stream as well, man. Lee, it looks like Chelsea are going to get Chilwell. Yes, I did see that. Chelsea ain't ramping, man. They're taking it to the next level this season. And do you know what? I look at Chelsea and I just think, why can't we be that ruthless? And the reason we can't be that ruthless, people are banging on about Abramovich. It's nothing to do with that. Yeah, we've actually spent more money than Chelsea in the last 5 years. In fact, we spent double the amount of money net. Not that net spend is really a thing, but ins and outs over the last 5 years, we've spent double what Chelsea has spent. In fact, it's more than double. It's nearly 3 times the money. So, I don't know. Big up Kim Hansen, my Danish compatriot online. Hope you're good, man. And he says the Abra extension will cover up the Raul thing. Arsenal are very clever, bruv. They know exactly what they're doing. They drop bad news and then they mask it with great news a couple of days later. So I'm sure this will play out for the weekend. And then Monday, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, bang, Aubameyang signs. Yeah, Arsenal always drop deals on a Friday or a Monday. They always drop news on a Friday or a Monday in terms of players. I don't expect that to change. It's either going to be Monday about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock maybe, or it's going to be next Friday. The deal is done with Aubameyang. We know this already. It's done. It's just a case of when to announce it. And I think that, you know, they're very smart in terms of the way they try to market things, the way they try to do the PR moves. But at the same time, they're also very dumb. You know, they had to rush this news about Raul because it was building up so much traction online last night that it wasn't going to go away. So they had to get that statement out real quick. He probably went about a week ago. He probably went at the beginning of the week or the end of last week. But it's been leaked out. And that's what normally happens. Things get leaked out by the football club. A little mole in the club will tell somebody. My little mole told me that Tierney had passed his medical before Sky Sports even said he was having a medical. And my little mole also told me that Pepe was shown around London Colney by Lacazette. 2 days later, the video pops up on Arsenal YouTube that he was shown around Colney by Lacazette. So, you know, there is people in there that tell other people and tell other people. And before you know it, snowballs and snowballs. And you get a situation where Arsenal go, oh, shit. Everyone knows about Raul now. We better get that statement out there real quick. It was only the other day that Raul was putting a statement out there about the 55 redundancies. And it's been a bit like that. Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster in the last week or so. We've had the redundancies. We've then had Willian. We've had the Ozil thing. We've had this with Raul. All we need now is Aubameyang, and it clears everything off again. And that's social media, mate. You know, that's social media. I've said this so many times. There is no such thing as bad news, because it's gone just like that. Something else comes along and it takes it away from you. Yeah, and this is the same with Raul. Raul, yes, it's going to be boom, 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 boom. Soon as more news that gazumps that comes out, like Aubameyang signing a new deal, nobody cares about Raul's news anymore. That's old news. Yeah, that ain't bad news for Raul anymore. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think no, we've got a long way to go with this football club to get it back to where I want it to be. And I'm bored of waiting, if I'm honest. But what can I do, man? There's nothing I can really do apart from trust the process. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, let's read some more of your comments out while I sip on my Morgan Spice and Coca-Cola. I'm going to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes or so. I'm going to go and do another hour by the pool, go for a little swim for an hour, and then I'll get on the members stream. And like I said, do smash the likes up if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. And I think I missed a donation a minute ago as well. Apologies, man. Let me see if I can find it. Oh dear, oh dear. This is what happens when you start waffling. You start waffling on and you miss things. But yes, like I said at the very beginning, Flick is the app that I need you to go and download. Are you excited yet? Said Chris P. I'm not excited, mate. I'm not excited. Oh, that was from earlier. I didn't miss it. I didn't see it. I'm having one of them days today, man. Everything's just been like 100 mile an hour non-stop. But there we go. Most big clubs sign players that are known and are going to improve them. Arsenal seem to close their eyes and pick a name out of the hat. Dear, oh dear. When's the next member stream? In an hour. If you're on level 2 and level 3, come jump on, man. Lee living the dream in Spain like a don. I don't know about like a don, bruv, but yeah, I am loving my life right now. It's really good, mate. I've got sun, sand, sea, YouTube. It's going well, man. Life is going really well. The channel's going really well as well, thanks to you guys. So thank you as always, man. And we've signed good players, though, says Checks on Twitch. We haven't signed anyone yet apart from Willian. And Willian, for me, I think is an all right player. I've seen a lot of people having a meltdown about it. I actually think Willian's all right. I think he'll add something different to us. So there we go. Big up my guy. Budget music, baby. Do you believe we will beat Juve to Thomas Partey? That's a tough question. That is a tough question. They've got 1,000,001 players they want to sell. We've got 1,000,001 players that need selling. And we both want Thomas Partey. It's who gets their players sold the first. And not only that, they have got that big dangly carrot of Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, come play with Ronnie. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a tough one. Juve are a massive football club as well, man. It's really, really difficult. Really, really difficult. But there we go. Let's do 3 more comments. Aston Villa, West Ham, Palace doesn't have multi-millionaire owners, and this pandemic, they did not sack any members. They did not take any pay cuts for players. Kick out Kroenke. Well, there you go. I'm sure their wage bill is probably a fraction of ours, though. That's the difference, I think, mate. Is our wage bill is the 3rd or 4th highest in the Premier League, which is just crazy when you consider the state of our team and our squad. It's an 8th place squad with the 3rd or 4th highest wage bill. Where was that comment I see from my guy? There he is. LP13. Arteta and Edu are now in charge of transfers. Good news, I feel. It is good news, but, and there is always a but, it is good news if, and only if, the deals go through. Because Arteta and Edu can sit there and collude together to go and buy whoever they want. If the powers that be above them, i.e. the board, Vinay and Josh, or even Stan, decide, well, actually, no, we ain't spending that, then it makes no difference, really, does it? So, yes, whilst Raul is no longer there, it is a good thing that they're both involved in the transfers a little bit more from what I've read. Doesn't necessarily mean it's changed anything. It's just, you know, it's still got to go through the process up the chain. And this is where you get an issue with a director of football, where you get an issue with 2 CEOs, one for commercial and one for football. There's too many cooks in the kitchen at this club, mate. Yeah, and Jose even said it. I didn't go to Arsenal. I didn't like the structure above me. I want to get on the phone and deal direct with one guy. I don't want to have to go through a whole fucking committee to go and buy a player. Yeah, and that for me is how it should be. You want the player, bang. You go to one person. He goes, "Yep, we'll make it happen. You go and do what you're doing. We'll let you know when we've got him." Instead, this guy, you all sit down. Oh, let's do a show of hands. Shall we get him or not? All raise your hands if we think we should go out for Thomas Partey. Do you know what I mean? You know, Raul didn't want to make them Niles. What's that all about? Raul, fraud Raul. I've been calling him that for a long, long time. Ben says, Josh noticing the gravy train is being mugged. It sounds like many fake workers are going. It does look that way, mate. It does look that way. And do you know what? That can only be a good thing because I sat here the other day and said about Francis Cagial. Yeah, good scout, one of the top scouts. But how many players is actually he scouted that have come through and kicked on? Yeah, how much is he getting paid? Yeah, it probably doesn't add up, mate. So, yeah, you're right, man. Maria's average, says Tommy Ola. We shall find out about him. And Arsenal Guna, I'm going to end on that one, but he is going to get us top 4. If you think Arsenal will get in top 4 next season, mate, good luck to you. I live in the real world. We ain't getting top 4. Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Man United. That's the top 4 next season. Not in any particular order. Chelsea are relentless. Yeah, they're going to go again. They're getting Chilwell. They're going to get Havertz. They've got Werner. They've got Ziyech. They've got Pulisic. They've got Kovacic. They've got a decent team, man. They need a couple of decent. They need another goalkeeper. And they need a left back. They're sorting the left back. They're getting a goalkeeper, maybe. Chelsea are going for a title next season. Man United, I think they'll be right up there as well. They're going to buy some. If they get Jadon Sancho in, boy, we're done. It's as simple as that. Tottenham, they're going to go. They've already bought Højbjerg. They're going to go again. Wolves have got no Europa League next season or Europe at all. So they're going to go again. It's going to be really, really difficult to get in that top 4 next season. And do you know what? For me, 4th is third loser. I couldn't care less if we come 4th or 5th. You're a loser either way. I want to come first. And if Chelsea can go from 10th to 1st, why can't we? And on that note, my friends, smash the granny out the likes. Do download Flick. The link is in the description for that. Do download that. I want to get over 500 by the end of next week on that. We need to overtake Terry on the football terrace, who's also on it. So go and check it out. The link's in the description. It's free to download, and I'll be on that again within the next hour or so. Don't forget members stream in an hour if you're on level 2 or level 3, and then the live watch along tonight as well. So thank you very much to everyone who has joined. I do appreciate it. And I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.